I don't think it is.
I just thought I'd do it anyway. Okay. Hello. Oh, do you know what? Talk about take that hat off and put that hat on.
I know,
and
right?
Then take that one off and put that one back on. We're all over the place, aren't we? Do you know, I am so pleased Emily's here. Because it means there's somebody else is on the camera as well. You get a different point of view, don't you? Bless you. So welcome one and all. Here we are at live shopping. The social media malarkey, isn't it good? Now, this is our Midweek Mayhem, okay? Now, we are bringing you some sizzling deals. These are fantastic. Now, we came in this morning, we went, well, shall we? Because it's hot outside. Yeah, it's hot, isn't it? With a it's really hot. So I've brought some sizzling deals, and now when you look down the counter, we've got all sorts on here, from your storage to your actually mixed media stuff. You've got your journaling, we've got some candles if you want to stock up on that. We've got some deals on dyes. Looks like we've got a massive collection over there. We've got some mystery bundles, because we know that you love a mystery bundle. We've got loads happening on here. When we first came in minutes ago,
Come with me, Emily. This is what we do.
See,
You look
yeah,
really worried then. She was like, do you know how much that is?
Well, I know it should be best part close to about £100.
Do you know how much it is?
No?
20 quid.
Okay, that's in my shopping basket.
Right, go on, back over there now.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm being
Sam's
random.
here.
I've just spotted that deal, and we've got Lucky Dip dye bundles as well. We've got more stuff.
What's that one?
That's your Cadence one.
So Cadence Lucky Dip.
Do I have a code and a price on?
Yeah.
Right, sorry, Amanda, go on, carry on.
So, I already did a bit of shopping because the storage, amazing. You need storage for whatever it is, whether it's keeping your die cuts in it, looking after your dies, your stamps, whatever, you need that. Then I thought the journaling, I need some of those. Then I saw the candles. Then I literally came in here and I went, Hannah, they're only $9.99. And she went, what?
I know.
£4 odd for one of them on their own. Just telling you.
Shall we tell everyone where to shop and where to watch and how to shop?
So I've already
then
been
we can
shopping.
go down the counter.
We can.
So
which
they can
is
shop
exciting.
as well as you.
I've already done my shopping. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. We love the fact that you stay with us throughout the live shopping as you do. Whether you take us on the go, out in the garden under the umbrella, or whether you're doing a bit of sunbathing and you've got your earpiece in and you're just listening along for the chat. 'Cause it's a bit like a podcast sometimes, we are, aren't we? Or you could be.
One word for it, yeah.
Well, yeah, it is one word for it. So you're watching us out there on your social media platforms, whether that be Instagram or Facebook. For all of you new lovelies, because we did have a lovely lady just moments ago. Well, welcome, Patricia, if you've stayed with us and come along again on brand new to us. So shop with us on your social media, Instagram and Facebook. While you're there, we will give you codes as we go down and look at all these fabulous goodies and prices that we're bringing for you. So we'll give you the code. You will always put shop, and then the code we give you on this one, 30. So type in shop and the word 30. That is the code for the product. You then, as if you're talking in comments, then you'll get a message back from us when you've finished filling up your basket with all your lovely happy posts and fabulous, all of this goodiness. Click on your one of those messages that you've received from us. Within that is a link. Click the link and it takes you straight to the website, to your shopping basket. Log in and check out. If you aren't a member, really easy. Even before you log in, just become a member, and I think you just press new member or join or whatever it may be, and you put in your email address, your name and your birthday. Please put your birthday in. You don't have to put the right year in if you don't want to, but just put your birthday in, because we give you a birthday present on your birthday, which is amazing. Everything for joining that club, you join for nothing, and it's not a first you join up for nothing, it's forever. The club is free all of the time, okay, for the Highlight Club. but we give you all of the added benefits. You get discounts off of things. You'll get to know when things are coming out first. You might get a super surprise email that before everybody else because you're in the club. You get the behind the scenes. You get when you get your basket spend over £35, it's free postage. And not only do you also get your discounts, but you collect your points, and I believe it's 5 points for every pound. Then, like you do at the supermarkets, maybe every month you're going to go, right, I'm going to leave it for a month, I'm just going to collect my points, and at the end of the month I'm going to treat myself with those points. You can absolutely do that, okay? So it's easy to do. Email address, name, etc., and away you go. Log in and then check out. How easy. But also on the website, couldn't be any easier, highlightcrafts.com. You can shop ahead on the shop ahead button, shop today's deals, so you can do that as well. Or while you're watching us live on the screen, all the elements will be on here. Fast pace. We will fast pace. I'll speed up.
Yeah, we will. Come on. I'm like, come on, 5 minutes in, we want to shop. Right, so, let's go.
Click on the items down the screen, add to basket. Again, log in and check out. Right. It's ridiculously easy.
We're going to start up here.
Yeah, we are going to start up here.
We're doing this. Right, so I want to show you this. This is amazing. Now, is this contents will vary, Hannah?
It certainly is, but
right.
You get what is represented.
But you will get what, this is a representation of what you will get. So, Mindful Moodling, you've got your Flutterby collection. So our lovely Lou created 8 backgrounds for you. They are printed on a 250 GSM cardstock. They're A4 and you get 4 of each, so you're going to get 32 background papers. Then you're going to get a representation of something similar to this. So you'll get dies.
That's a die collection.
Yeah, die collection. You get 2 in that packet, 2 different sets. You've also got these fabulous Moodalas. Now you can scan these in, make them bigger, cut them out. So cut them out first, then scan in the die cut. You've then got, I love these, the wibbly wobbly ovals.
Imperfectly perfect.
Imperfectly perfect, or perfectly imperfect gold. Then you've also got your bee, I love that.
Favourite.
Manchester bee. That'd be gorgeous, embroidered. Then you've also got your stencils in here. Now these are going to be brilliant. That one in particular, if you've just bought your foil pen and you want to do foiling cards for your Christmas. So you'll get something similar to that. You'll get a set of stamps, 2 sets of stamps, or something similar, and also the USB. Now this has sentiments on 150 backing papers and 50 sentiments on there as well, which is brilliant. Is our Lou on that backgrounds and accounts? Crafting projects and have been designed to coordinate with Mindful Moodling collection. Right, so this is all about product. All of that, so you're going to get in this one, 1, 2, 3, because there's 2 in that, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, £2 each, £20 for that lot. Now you could split that up and do several gifts. That, for me, is an incredible deal. I mean, that's just crazy. So, shop Moodling, Moodling, £20. That's phenomenal. Have we got a lot of these, Hannah? No.
No.
I'm not surprised at that price. I don't think we'll have any left at the end. No. Right, so that's your Moodling. Next, Lucky Dip die pack. Can I open this, do you think? Can I?
Yes.
Have we got any scissors? No, of course we haven't. We're just a craft company. Why would we have scissors?
In that top tray near you.
Are they there? Oh, it's too late now, I'm in it. I'm doing a Stephanie. Oh, yeah, I'm not using those. Those are Stephanie's fabric scissors. Anyone that uses those is going to get the nose chopped off. That's the law. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So this is Shop Lucky. It's £25. Again, contents will vary, but you will get something that is represented by this. So if you were getting this one through the post, you've got 20 dies on that one with all your different outside edges. You've got your little frames in here. You've got your larger frames. You've got sentiment plaques. You've got some little flower shapes in here. You've got your ivy leaves, frames, all of those. Then, what's this stuff? Look at that, full alphabet in that one. Now, these will be ex-demo dies. So some of them will come to you like this. Some of them will come to you like this. But you're going to get a fabulous mixture for £25. This is one of my favourite ones that we've ever done, the flower fence, because it's the setting the scene. It's that grounding element. So that could be that. Then we've got another one, other part of the numbers that go along with the alphabet. Then, oh, this is my favourite though. I love that die. A little paper boat. Isn't that cute with Pip in it? Pip the robin. Look, so you could get something like that. You're getting a lot for your money, aren't you? Not the Christmas door.
The Christmas door.
What? In the lucky dip?
I know, right?
No, that shouldn't be allowed. That is amazing. Look at the amount of metal that you've got there.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. Then you've got, what's your step? So you've got the steps that come down to the pond, which is fabulous. 10% of the moodling is now allocated and in people's baskets. I'm not surprised. Oh, you've even got a little magnetic shim on this one.
I know, right?
You've got all your early birds. Early birds, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Ooh, 2 of.
Yep. You won't get duplicates, I can promise you that. And then you've also got your little goose or duck that is painting the Easter eggs. 20% of Moodle. Right, I'm going to go through it again really quickly for you because it's a representation of what you're going to get, but I don't want anyone missing out on this, because you're going to pay £2 for 32 backing papers, £2 for that beautiful die there, which is stunning. Get your airbrush backgrounds behind that. Get your black card and cut that out with a little bit of finger wax on top of it to bring out the texture. Then you've got all of those, your butterflies. So you've got your silhouettes that you can moodle inside of. Paying £2 for each of those. £2 for that. At that price, we couldn't do that as an SVG file that cheap.
Nope.
So buy the die, cut it out, scan it in, then you can resize it. £2. £2 for your perfectly imperfect ovals. £2 for your festival bee. £2 for 4 stencils. £2 for your set for your stamps. £2 for another set of stamps, and £2 for a USB that's got 150 backgrounds on it and 50 sentiments. Shop moodling,
Yes.
moodling, £20. £20.
That's incredible, isn't it?
That's amazing.
It really is. Are we having a wheel, that our lovely
Well, we haven't got the wheel and we haven't got the iPad.
Oh, right.
So do you want to go and get it while I do this?
Yes, absolutely. Can we have the wheel?
Right, faux leather next. Now then, this is a lucky dip as well. I'm going to take this out of here. I'm just going to pull it out to us. Oh no, I'll just take it out, Melanie. Just take it out. Right, faux leather. Now this is brilliant product. You can use this on your scan and cut and it will cut perfectly for you. Just make sure that your mat is nice and sticky with the stencil glue from Pinflair, and then this will hold it on because you've got this fabric back into it and it's a little bit fluffy. So you need the surface to be a nice high contact surface, but you're going to get a selection of our faux leather colours. This is brilliant for making bags, purses, pencil cases, all sorts of different things. You could just use it and put it on your card on the front if you wanted to add fabric into there. Maybe you're doing your mixed media canvases and you want some fabric on there. You can paint it, you can colour it, you can stamp on it, you do all sorts of different things. And with your metal shim and your Pro Cut, it will cut with your thin metal dies, which is fabulous. Shop Faux, F-A-U-X, £19.99. On average, you'll have a £53.97 saving. I know, good that, isn't it? Maybe you want to do reupholster a little chair, something like that. Maybe you want to put a faux leather top on a table. £19.99.
Just even a tablecloth, a wipeable tablecloth would be fantastic.
Yeah,
I would use these for my book binding, putting on the back of my books.
For your covers, book
For my
covers.
covers, yeah, absolutely.
There you
It's
go.
crazy value. Crazy value.
Good though, right?
It is really good.
Right, Amanda, next we have got our porringer and pouring bundle.
I love that word.
Porringer.
Porringer. So this is when you're doing your candle making and it's beautiful. You know, like you talk about, I'm going to say it, Tefal, Prestige and all of those. This is beautiful quality, and if you look after it, it's going to be a lifetime thing because it's stunning. So you've got the 2 little pans.
Good grief.
Okay, you've got your 2 little pans. One sits inside the other. Okay, now doesn't have to be for your candle making and your wax and things like that. You could use this.
Sit in the kitchen, melting your chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
It's like a bain-marie, basically.
Yes,
that's what it is. And tomorrow we're doing melting chocolate. Stephanie said to me, "You don't like marshmallows, do you?" I went, "I absolutely love marshmallows." She was like, "Oh, good, because I've got a chocolate show. Chocolate melting is called. Chocolate melting show on Thursday." I was like, "Who's your guest?" She went, "You." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Do you get to sample everything?
Yes, absolutely. That's why I'm doing it.
Oh, okay.
You don't like chocolate, so you're all right.
Yeah, if crisps, I'd be all over it.
Oh, listen, you put chocolate away too. You keep telling everyone you don't have a sweet tooth, honestly. So you've got your porringer, and
you've got your pouring. This, look at this is amazing. It's huge. Now, the other day, I was talking to our lovely June, and she does jams.
June's
and
one of our customers.
She is,
just so that you know at home.
And she was doing some jam making. Now, when you do your jam making, your jam pan is just a big circle pan like that. You try and get your jam in a jam jar out of that. It's no way. But you're going to make life a lot easier because of this. Now, whether it doesn't matter what you're going to put in here, maybe it's your jam, maybe you're making elderflower cordial, etc. The fact that you've got a sturdy handle, and also the handle is at the top, okay? It's at the top for a reason, because it's balanced, because you don't want it down here. It's easier because it's weighted. When you start pouring, you've got a lot more control over pouring that, okay? It's not in the middle and you start going like this all over the place. You've got a lot more control. It's a really sturdy handle as well. And it's riveted. It's not spot welded on. It's actually riveted through, so it's super secure. Lovely V, because sometimes they're a bit rounded and they get dribbly. Don't they? It ends up a mess. You'll not do that with this. So whether it's for your soap, whether it's for your candle making, whether it's for your cake making and your chocolate jams, anything like that, it's going to be amazing to make all of this. What else do you do when you have to have it overheat? Sometimes you have to do sauces and things where you do that, don't you?
Marie.
And is it pastry? There's a particular pastry that you do.
Choux pastry.
That's over water as well. Yeah. But that, I can't tell you, it is beautiful quality. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's on my shopping list.
Okay, shop pour, $24.99. That's before your club discount. Did we get all of this clay for $6.99? Because I've just separated it out into 2 separate sets, but I've only got one. Okay, so
there's 10 pieces. So you've got either, it will be one big pack that has however many pieces in, plus however many to add it up to 10.
Right. Okay, got it. Right, okay.
Individual.
Okay, so you're getting 2 of your Sculpey clays.
Contents will vary.
Contents will vary. Right, good grief. I've got 9 in here, and 2 of those. So that's 11.
1. No, you only have 1.
Right, so where's this one? Right.
This one's here.
I know, but that's not that one. That was on that one. Right, you get 9 of these with your tool inside there to cut it, and 1 of those for £6.50. That is going to be brilliant for the kids in the summer.
I'm just going to put that other one back on here because I've just realised what they've done. It's not 9 pieces. It's 8 pieces of clay and a tool that makes 9.
Okay.
So you do get the 2 extra.
You do get the 2 extra. Okay, perfect. So that's your 10. Now, this is called Pluffy. So it's super soft. It's from Sculpey and it's brilliant. And the kids, Alice, used to sit for hours and hours and hours with clay, just making up all sorts of different things. And she was a little tot as well, and she'd have it everywhere. Then she'd stand up and go, "Grandad," or "Guy," because she couldn't say it. And it would run through the corridor to him, and it would be all underneath her feet, all in my carpet. I was like, brilliant. So make sure that you've got something on the floor if the kids are using it. So you're going to get that shop clay, $6.99, or something similar to that. All right, so contents will vary. It might be that you get this one where you've got your different pieces of clay, but either way they're going to be really good quality and from a brand of Sculpey that actually know what they're doing when it comes to clay. What we've put.
Oh, and it's
an
a
eraser clay.
You make your razors with it.
Yeah. Good, isn't it?
I saw that the other day and I went, oh, I want to make that, because I were one of those stationery aisle. When you were a kid, I had a pencil case full of different erasers, all different shapes, and the ones that were scented and all of that. I was that child.
Yeah, me too. So there you go. You've got 10 pieces of that one or 10 pieces of that, but contents will vary. So you might get that and 2 of those. Okay, but you're getting 10 pieces of clay for £6.99. Right, Amanda, we need to move this because we need to do this goodie box.
Yes.
Let's move that out of the way and then we can bring in this goodie box. This is Shop Mystery and it's $49.99. Okay, now again, contents will vary, but my goodness me, there's a lot of stuff in here. Cat. Meow. David said that would be brilliant for either a toilet roll or your tapes.
Yes, on your craft desk. How about that? Oh, that's cool.
So you might get one of those. Then you've got your trinket shapes in here.
And there are 3 silicone moulds, okay? So that's included as well. Is there 4? Oh, yeah, no, there's 4.
Then you're also going to get, well, you could get a jewellery kit.
Yep.
And you get everything that you need in there. You just add pliers.
And the education.
And the education. The education's on the QR code on the back. Don't go hunting through our YouTube channel because you won't find it. I love this.
I do.
This is brilliant. Right, I'm going to do that at the end. You've got some Arteza acrylic paint. You've got a Cadence Dora Hybrid Metallic in there, which is phenomenal.
Big pot.
You're going to get 2 of your little jewellery paints as well, so create your own little beads. You've got 3 rolls of tape with 84 metres on each one. You're getting some smiley facey bags. Look at those, how cute are they? So you're getting those.
And if you don't like the smiley face, just put a piece of cardstock on both sides and cover them up and just use them as gift bags.
I just use them as kids' party bags.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
there we go.
So all you need to do is get a black marker and make that into a smiley face. And you're good to go. Then we've got Venetian Touch from Cadence. That's $16.99 by itself. Then you've also got dies in here. So again, contents will vary, but look at the amount of metal that you've got across those. That's amazing, isn't it? On those, you're at $49.99 there.
Exactly.
Then in this one, we've got Premium Pure Print at $140. So you've got, I want to say, 50 sheets, 75 sheets of that. That's $12.99. Is it Premium is $14.99. Then you've got loads of stickers. You might get stickers, depending on what you get in your box. Again, brilliant for you, brilliant for the kids. Back of envelopes, etc., etc. Cool. Then you've got different card in here. So you've got a selection of different card. We're still going. Then you've got stencil. You've got embossed words. So you put these down on your card facing backwards, and then you run it through your die cutting machine with your embossing mat. You've got layered stencils in here.
They're brilliant.
I know they are. Then you've got artist pad. You've got more dies in there. And in this particular one, you've also got your Cadence magazine.
With rice papers. Candle ink.
Candle dye. So all of that little lot, Shop Mystery, $49.99. Now just be aware, I'm going to keep banging on about it, contents will vary. Okay, so you might not get exactly what's in this box, but the value will be similar. So I'm going to put all this away and then we're going to have a look at that little lunch box because it's blinking brilliant.
It is, it's
and
super
I
cool.
love it, absolutely love it. It's brilliant for little ones because it comes with its own cutlery. Amanda, do you want to put
I'll
that
put
back
all
in
that
there?
in there while you talk about that one.
Stood there watching me. 50% of clay is gone.
Wow.
What was that?
Cat.
Oh.
I'll put her back in the box.
Oh, sorry, we're talking about clay. I was like, what's that got to do with clay? Random. Right, these little boxes are brilliant. Now, you can change this. You can put vinyl over the top of it. You can put rice paper over the top of it, whatever you prefer. But you open it up and look, it's got the little knife and spoon, fork and spoon in it. Isn't that fabulous? I love that. You've also got that container, which is brilliant. Now,
Fantastic.
for me, with the spoon in, I would have my glitter in there. And I could just literally, all my embossing powders, go in, do that, because I can't cope with glitter in the air. It gives me sinus infections. But this is brilliant. And then you've got all your little compartments. This for kids for school.
It's amazing. It really is.
If you're going out for a day during the summer, the most expensive thing when you go out for the day is the food, right? Isn't it? Why don't you just take your own? But you could also use it for your craft as well. It reminds me of a little egg box.
It does
That's
me.
why I like it.
Yeah, I do.
Really well made as well. So you might get one of those in there as well. You never know. You look. Thank you. Right. Let's talk about that clay next.
Just a minute while I just move it.
12.5 kilograms of grog clay. Now then, hi guys, is the right? Julie says, hi guys, is the oven or air dry? I'm sure she means is the clay oven or air dry. It depends which clay she's talking about, doesn't it, really? Because we got that, and we got that, and we got that, and we got that. So let us know a little bit more information, please, Julie. This is about to die. Can I just say this?
That's probably why it wasn't.
Because it was on charge. Right, grog clay. Now, if you saw David last week, he used this. So he rolled some of it out. He then pushed lavender into it. He also used one of the molds, the silicone mold ings that we make, that we sell, the actual pre-shaped things, pushed that in, and then took it out of the grog clay and poured the creative resin, the resin cast, into it and left it overnight. And when he took it out, it was the most beautiful plaster finish that you've seen with the resin, but it held its shape. But the thing that really, really amazed me the most is that he could then re-roll that grog clay and use it again and again and again and again, which is phenomenal, isn't it? It's not just use it once, bin it. So you can use this to create all your own molds for your resin cast. I think that's really exciting.
It is.
It could be leaves out the garden, it could be keys, it could be buttons, it could be whatever you want to put into it. Lacy designs. This is brilliant, and you're getting 12.5 kilograms of it. You'll see your delivery driver carrying this up like that. Won't need to go to the gym when they delivers that, but that is fabulous. Amanda, what would you use it for, please?
Pretty much everything that you've said for mark making, but also...
What's mark making?
So it's just where you literally make a mark in it. So any of your stamps, so if you go for, loose stamps, roll it out like you do with your pastry. So you've got a reasonably thin sheet, but thick enough that when you actually push your stamp into it and you can take your stamp out, it will leave the mark behind. That's all mark making is. Or you can then go in with all of your tools, a ball tool, just literally draw in it. That's all you need to do, is just draw around it. Make it that you go into, you can get some moulds, maybe a circle mould or something. Because of what this is, it can go outside. Maybe you got the all the lovely little pieces of glass the other day. Put them into it and make a mosaic. So it's already grouted, so you haven't then got to go in with your grout. Just roll some out and then push it into the clay and just make a design with your mosaic tiles as well. So you can use it as a slip as well, so you just take some off, make it very wet, and then that's the glue that when you're actually making pieces, because David and his partner, bless them, they made all these little animals, these little characters, and they made pea pods. So little shaped peas, and put little pea pods in them and put all little faces and things on them. But to glue it together, you need some of this. So you just took a little bit off, mixed it with a bit more water, and it's called slip. And then they made all these just super little characters. Maybe it's things for your garden, okay? Maybe you're wanting to put little snails in plant pots and things like that. There's so much you can actually do with this. And you've got 12.5 kilograms to do it with. It's amazing. But like when David did it the other week and he actually did that plate, is fantastic. Yeah. So once you take that plate out, it's still good condition, because if you do it deep enough, you just take that one out and pour another one, then take that one out and pour another one, and then you can do them that they hang up, because you do a little bit of wire in the back, and as it's setting, put a little bit of wire in the back, and making pieces of artwork that go on the wall is phenomenal. But the versatility of having this, but the amount that you've got is fantastic. I know when we were talking about this one Saturday morning with Stephanie, and she says, I've got all this clay in the warehouse, and everybody went, oh, we want some. Should I tell you how much it is for 12.5 kilos? $8.99.
Wow. It costs more than that to deliver it. Make sure you get your basket, spend over £35 on that one, and it is heavy.
Well, a bag of sugar is a kilo.
12.5 bags of sugar.
Yeah.
Amanda?
Yes, honey.
Can you show the pens and can I borrow Mel, please?
Can I show the pens and can you borrow Mel? Yes, of course. So, the pens. Now, these are Zig, okay? So, we've got black and we've got white. When you've got black and white, you can pretty much do great things with it, whether it's making splashes onto black cardstock or making splashes and things onto white cardstock. When you've got a pen like this and it's got a really good chunky nib, going round the edges of your cards, so edging everything is fantastic. Now, that's the first thing I did when I came in. I'm drawn to pen. We had Pengate the other day, didn't we, with the red pens? Remember, Emily? So these are fantastic. You've got 2 jelly pens. And again, doing your faux stitching around the edge on black cardstock is going to be beautiful. So you've got a really nice fine pen, 2 of. Then you get your Zig markers, again, 2 of. Now, to get them primed, when you open them, don't look at it and go, oh, well, that's not working, because it will be a white nib. Take the lid off and you have to pump them to actually get the fluid to come through.
To break the seal inside.
And what that then does is allow the flow to actually then happen, because rather than having it already working, and it's got a roller ball in there, so as when you're actually working with it, before you start working again, just give it a shake. Let that roller ball mix all of those particles in there so you get a really nice flow of the ink, and then just draw with it. And then you get in the white ones.
Oh.
So
we're going to type Mayhem. I thought you meant there was mayhem going on in the comments.
Oh, yeah,
type
I did.
Mayhem in the comments for the spin the wheel, please.
Spin the wheel.
Can I just say something about these pens? They come from the brand of Zig, which is Kuretake. And Kuretake are Japanese. You cannot beat quality ink. Japanese is the best, literally the best. And to get 6 of their pens for £9.99 is absolutely phenomenal. I've paid £5.99 for one of those before now. So you've got £12 there.
Yep.
Right? And then you're going to
£8.
get all of these, which are absolutely fabulous. Don't miss out on these, because the brand of Kuretake and Zig is fabulous. If you've ever used those blue glue pens, you know, the ones that you can get with a thick nib, they're Zig. I mean, they're just, I've used Zig pens for years and years and years. Japanese ink is second to none. It's absolutely fabulous. So if you want 6 of them, you get 2 bullet nibs, 2 chisel nibs, and your 2 gel pens, and it is shop pen £9.99.
So the white ones are waterproof when they're dry, okay, which are it's amazing. So chalkboard, windows, mirrors, ceramics.
Use
you
them
can pop
outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Over it.
Again, and so it's a wet wipe again if you wanted to get rid of them, but it's just fantastic. The value that you get in there, that's already in my shopping basket. I'm having those.
Yeah, good luck with that, because I don't think we've got many of them. Right, Amanda, let's have a look at some of these Minecraft Studios. Oh, hang on.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Right, have a look at these Minecraft Studios. So we've got Best in Minecraft Studio Volume 7, Cute Characters.
They're beautiful.
Are they?
Yeah.
Have you seen this one?
Yes.
All right,
I've
talk
seen
about
all
that
of
one
them.
Then. Okay.
So the cute characters are exactly that, okay? So and this is Cute Characters Volume number 2. Now, in here, there's lots for you to play with, okay? You've got the little duck, you've got your teddy bear and your dogs, okay? So these are Snugglies characters and super sweet friends, okay? And they are just brilliant, and it's Minecraft Studio. Now, if you've never used Minecraft Studio, it is an incredible design platform for you to work with, and it's ridiculously easy. All the things on there, all the buttons and all the icons are in craft word, aren't they? The craft language, okay?
No language.
So it doesn't, if it's a pair of scissors, it will say scissors. It's so easy for you to use. So the collections included are Cromford Bear and Smudge, and the additional bonus of Flopsy and Friends. So you're not just getting Cromford Bear, you're also getting those additionals in there. You're getting a mix of icons, toppers and backing papers for you to be able to build your own projects, card fronts, backgrounds, images, toppers and more, okay? And then the colourways that you get, there are over, if we give you one particular colourway, there are over 360 extra colours on the colour slider for you to change it. So I dread to think, I can't even do the maths on that. That's amazing. So shop cute, £22.50 is just amazing. The amount of content on there is...
Right, okay. Next one, tattered lace. So on here you're going to get background papers. You've also got some florals that worked with dies, but you can cut them out by yourself. But for me, this is the bit that I'm interested in as a scan and cut user, because you can print these off, scan them in and create them into cutting files, foiling files, piercing files, embossing files. So I would be buying this for that. And it's Shop Elegance, and it's $9.99. Does it tell me the contents on the back? No, it doesn't. But it doesn't matter, because I'd just buy it for those. I think they're brilliant.
They are brilliant.
Right, Micro Studio overlays. Now this is a really good one. So you get instructions in here as well, but you've got these overlays. So this one, for example, you can put over a piece of paper, right? And then you use it as a template.
So on here, can you see you've got the colours at the bottom? So you choose the colour, bring that onto your screen, and then you choose the overlay. Put the overlay over the top, and then you print it out, and then all you've got to do is cut around it or scan it into your scan and cut, because that can find that and it will cut it out.
As long as there's enough contrast between the two. Right, okay, so Shop overlays. That is £12.50. Now we've got the My Tarot. A lovely gentleman called Terry came in and put this together. He's been a spiritual medium for a long, long time, and he's never, ever, ever been able to make his own tarot cards. So he wanted to put something together in case you wanted to do the same that he did. So Shop Tarot has over 1,000 Minecraft Studio files. The artwork on here is really different. So if you do make and sell, you need to have the widest variety of different occasions, themes, projects available to your customers. This is going to give you another string to your bow. So Shop Tarot will get you that one for £22.50. Right, next we've got this, which is fabulous. I love this. This is Shop Small, and it's £5.49. But the amount of metal that you're getting is not small. So you're getting your broken oil lamp in 2 different sizes, your drippy tap in those different sizes. You've got your rusty lock. You've got your latch, thank you, words. And then you've also got your garden tools in there as well. So one die, but lots of die cuts. The artwork will still be available for this as well, for you to download for free from highlightcrafts.com. That is a cracking deal. £5.49 is going to get you all of that little lot. Shop Small. Right, Manda, pillar candles next, please.
Love
4
these.
of them for £8.99. Shop Pillar.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we've been bringing you a lot of just recently are the stencils. Now, if you can't draw or anything like that, it doesn't matter, okay? So the stencils are flexible. So you just wrap it around, okay, tape it down, and then stencil through it. And we do have on our website our Cadence candle paints, and they are brilliant and beautiful, beautiful colours. Even if you're only going to do dotting, you get a little dotting tool, a ball tool, and you just do dotting. Maybe you make them into little flowers, etc. Or you'd use your cut and use foam, create a blend, and then just blend around them. Because one thing that is really good about that candle paint is it isn't just for decoration purposes then. When the candle paint is on the candle, you can still burn the candle.
You can, absolutely. So if you want something for Christmas and you want it to match your decor, buy them in this colour, and then you can paint them to the colour that you want them to be. You could just burn them down and use them as wax if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
But also think about your rice papers, because rice papers melted into your candles look absolutely lovely. So if you're never going to light them, if you just want them for decorative purposes, the other thing that you could do is get your little moulds. So your little flower moulds, get your wax, your creative soy wax, melt that down, put it into the tiny flower moulds, then just heat the back of it and stick them to these. So you could cover these 4 candles with little tiny flowers and they would look amazing.
They do.
Shop Pillar is going to get you 4 of them for $8.99. Right, do you want us to go back up to the mystery?
And a couple in the middle. We haven't
Do you want to do these first?
Yeah.
Right, let's work this way down. Now, crystal dewdrops. Now, you get 2 packets in each pack, okay? And they are in 3ml, 4ml, 5ml, and 6ml, right? You've got approximately 700 pieces in total, and you're getting that twice. Okay, now these are brilliant. So if you've ever gone out in your garden and you've seen a dewdrop and you look into the dewdrop, it magnifies what's underneath, doesn't it? This does the same, but you can also colour them. So if you've got your alcoholics from earlier on, just one little tiny drop, or put them in a little clear plastic tub, a couple of drops of alcohol ink, do that with them. Colour them, job done. Right, 25% of these pens are now allocated. If you can get Zig Kuretake pens like this at that price, you're getting a good deal. So you've got 2 of the white gel pens, you've got 2 of the bullet nibs that you can wipe off. So if you're doing like on a chalkboard, they're the ones, but you also get 2 waterproof ones, so these can go outside. So maybe you've painted all your terracotta pots, maybe you've put a design of something on it and you just want to add a white highlight. These are the pens that you're going to use. To get 6 Zig Kuretake pens for $9.99 is crazy. Okay, absolutely crazy. You're upwards of $9.99 for those 2, but you're getting another 2 of those and 2 gel pens. Absolutely crazy value. Shop pen, $9.99. Right, Amanda, daily planners. You're a planner. I don't plan anything. I just go with the flow.
Oh, I love these. Even if it's just day to day, you have it on the side in the kitchen, and it's all the family to come to, so they know what's happening and when. Okay, so you've got your date. None of them are dated. You put your own date in, which is fantastic. So they're not going to run out on a particular year. Your days of the week. You've got your appointments on here. What's this? 3 things I'm grateful for today. Isn't that good? That's mindful, isn't it? Just knowing those 3 things that I'm grateful for. And then you've got your notes, maybe today's top 3 priorities, things to do or get done, things to get done. You're cleaning, you might have a schedule of your cleaning. I know some people actually do that. To purchase, there's not enough room there, sorry. Other, yeah, I'd have to cross that out and go into that one, I'm afraid. Mood, exercise and health, water. Now, how important is it that you forget how much you've had? You think, how many cups have I had today? Again, just log it off and it becomes a habit. Then you've got your breakfast, your lunch and your dinner. Maybe you're going to use this as something to do with your fitness. Maybe it's an appointment. Maybe you're doing this because you're going on holiday and you're doing a diet and you've got to keep on top of it. But then you don't get that one. You get 2. So this is your daily planner. Again, like I said, if you've got the family, they might all have got different things going off. Or it could be your planner for your holiday and you say, right, you're really organised and you say, right, this morning it's breakfast now, but then today we're doing water sports, whatever it may be. It's just really good to be able to have and plan ahead. And also it means you've got something to look forward to. If you know what's happening and coming up ahead of time, it's just one of those things, or just keeping organised.
Right, so you're going to get both of those. Shop plan, $6.99. Right, next, these are great. So if you've got your Cadence Hybrid acrylics and you want to, oh, they're those child things, aren't they? You want to use them to paint with out of a nozzle, you can do that. So you can put your paint in there. It's a nice easy squeeze bottle as well, and you can do all your dots. The other thing I would use these for is glitter shakers.
Yes.
Because you can put your glitter inside there and just shake out the amount that you want. So yeah, absolutely fabulous these. You're going to get 24 of them for $7.99. Imagine these with all your different glitters or your paints on a shelf in your craft room. How gorgeous will that look? But these are brilliant for that. Absolutely brilliant. Actually, if you're going out on a picnic, salt and pepper.
Bit of vinegar.
Bit of vinegar, bit of chips. Going out and having chips. Bit of vinegar in there. Right, shop bottle, $7.99. Right, we have some storage wallets which we're going to go through really quickly because we want to go back up to the top and show you that mystery box and our deals again, so, please, Amanda.
Shop 20, 2 different sizes. You've got a 15 by 25 and a 19 by 24, $9.99. You get 10 of each size, okay? That is that way up. Brilliant to have wallets. I think storage is a must-have for either. For these, you might be doing a class and everybody's project needs to be in there. You could be then saving things, paper, just having the right storage and then not scrabbling about in the bottom of a box. Going to use something and it's got all dog-eared and folded over and things like that. You're just wasting your money then, aren't you? Having it organised is fantastic. You will see they're not hole punch this time, but they do hole punch beautifully. So if you want to then put them into ring binders, absolutely you can. Then we've got shop 30. So it's the word shop 20, as in the word 20, or shop 30. And in shop 30, 24 by 10 centimetres, 16 by 16 or 18 by 13, $14.99 for 30, again, different storage wallets. That one is one of my favourites, the BL. But again, 10 of each size, just amazing. Shop 30 for $14.99. And remember, all the prices that we're giving you on the show, when you become members, even if you're a brand new member today, you get 5% off of that first off, which is fantastic.
Brilliant. Right, shop, what do you want next, Hannah? Shop Lucky?
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, so Shop Lucky is your Lucky Dip die pack. Now, these will be ex-demonstration dies, okay? So they won't come in, or some of them might, but some of them might not come in the official packaging. Contents will vary.
Yes.
But this is an absolute true representation of what you will get. So you're going to get lots of different dies in here. So you're going to get an extra large set, includes 20 dies in this. Clever cutting forms. So you can use these with, well, there was artwork originally, wasn't there? I don't think that's still available. But just for your outside edges and your frames and your decorative elements that you've got in there. So you might get something like that. Chickens, oh, brilliant for your silhouettes. Then you've also got this one, Frida, painting her eggs. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Then you've also got, you won't get a repeat of the same one in there, can I just say that? You then got your Watch Your Step. Now this does come with a piece of artwork and you've got all the dies, so you'll get a piece of artwork that looks like this. Then these are your dies that you're going to build on top and decoupage with them. And these wibbly wobbly lines will fit at some point in this artwork. So basically this is giving you the dies to make that decoupaged, which is brilliant, isn't it? I love the wibbly wobbly lines. And the reason that we did the wibbly wobbly lines, rather than just cutting it with a craft knife, is if you cut it with a craft knife and you pull it open to slot something in, you see the white edge. The wibbly wobbly lines, because the die tucks into itself, it grounds your elements and it stops them looking like they're floating. I can't believe that we've put that one in with the mystery box. That's one of my all-time brilliant dies, the Christmas door.
Stunning.
I mean, blinking out, we're starting Christmas in July. If you get that, you are lucky. Then you're also going to get Sail Away, which is your paper boat. In this particular packet, you've got numbers and you've got a full alphabet in there as well, which is incredible value for money. And then last but by no means least, you've got another one of those scenes with your different dies to build them up into decoupage. So that is Shop Lucky, and it's £25. Okay, next, Shop Faux. You will get a mystery bundle, colours will vary, of our faux leather, and you're getting huge, huge sheets. I mean, this is crazy. This is, and then folded out again. As Amanda said, even as a tablecloth, on your table, if the kids are coming around, you know, all of that kind of thing. I do this and then I do like messy crafting on it, get it covered in paint and ink, and then I'd cut it and use it up on my projects. So again, contents will vary, but you're going to get, well, this is going to be ram jam packed full. So this is a true representation of what you're going to get, but the colours will vary. So that's Shop Faux, and that is $19.99. Did you say Moodle next, Hannah?
Yeah.
So Moodling next. Again, this is a representation of what you may get, but you will get this kind of quantity. So 32 of our lovely loose moodling papers. Now you can draw on top of these if you want to and continue that detail. They're printed on a 250 GSM uncoated card, so you can add your inks onto the top of them, which is fabulous. And you get 8 designs and 4 of each. Then you might get that set of dies for £2. So that's just cost you £2. That's going to cost you £2. That little lot's going to cost you £2. Then you might get one of the mandala dies for £2. You might get the Perfectly Imperfect ovals in there, which is super cool. You might get the Festival B, again, £2. 4 stencils. If you've got your foil pens recently, well, we've had it on that deal. That one in particular will be wonderful for Christmas. Then you've got a couple of sets of stamps. You may get stamps in there as well. So there'll be stamps, stencils, dies and papers. And then you've also got the USB with Minecraft Studio on, where you get 150 backing papers and 50 sentiments. And all of that is going to cost you £20. That is the deal of the show for me.
It really
Shop
is.
Moodling, £20.
Wow.
Right, what do we want to do next? Sorry, Hannah, I can't remember words.
Can Amanda do pour, and then you go next door to Amber?
Lovely. Right, off we pop. Perfect.
So,
see you next door in a bit.
See you in a bit, yes, very soon. In just a moment. There we go. So this is shop pour. You're going to get all of these items together, okay? You have got, it's like a bain-marie. So in the bottom there, you would put your water. And then you put in the top here, and it's shaped. It's got the shape, and it fits in perfect, okay, which is amazing. Now, whether you're going to, it's called a porringer. Am I right with that word?
Porringer, yeah.
A porringer. I love that word. So you can use it in the kitchen for whatever it may be. Maybe you're making your sauces or things like that. You're melting your chocolate, or you're melting your marshmallows, etc. You can use it like that. So you'd have water in the bottom, and then it would melt what was in here. But from a craft side point of view, you can then use this for your soaps and also for your candle making as well, okay? Now, when you've got this, it hasn't got a lip anywhere on here. So to pour it out of there into there is a really handy thing, because you get both of them, okay? Lovely lid, and these are beautiful, beautiful quality, okay? Then, because you've now got a fabulous sharp jug point to it, you've got a lot more control of actually pouring it. So if you're now then, could be the chocolate, you might be wanting it for the chocolate or whatever it may be, pouring it into smaller moulds, you've got so much more control. The actual, how it is made and the handle at the top, having something that's quite big and the handle midway, you kind of end up going a bit like this, and it's a bit wobbly because of how much you've got in here. Having it at the top gives you full control, okay, because all the weight is balanced down here. So you're now in control of being able to just tip and pour with that. And it could be, you could be making jams, you could be making your marmalade, anything like that. So it's up to you whether you're going to go kitchen-wise or use it for your crafting. If you are going to use it for your crafting, I would have a new set and keep your food and your craft separate. But either way, that shop pour, it's behind me, is 24. Now, okay, so are you sure you're getting both of them, Hannah? You see, $24.99 for that. Absolutely, I'd buy that every day of the week for $24.99. And this, I would consider it normally being about £30-40 for one of them. Yeah, but not today. Today, you are getting a beautiful porringer, which is just amazing, and also your pouring jug, both of them for $24.99. Then you're getting your discounts off there, and you're getting your points added back into your account later on. Absolutely fantastic. If you can, if you're going on that journey of making your candles or your soaps and things, I think this is a must, okay? So if you've not got the electric pourer, heater, and you want to go this way instead, I think it's fantastic deal. So for $24.99 is going to get, well, there's 3 pieces there really, isn't there? It's not just one, because you could use the pan on its own regardless, I'm going to suggest. Then there's that piece, and then your pour. So shop pour puts all of that into your basket, $24.99. Where are we out of time? We're going to do the winner. We're going to do a winner. We're spinning. I think we need numbers writing back on here, Anna. Emily, spin the wheel. Carol, Carol Crocker, you're the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Good spin, Emily. Emily's just got you 250 points, Carol. How about that? That's a bit cool, isn't it? So, does she get a message from us, or does she have to message help?
We send a message to her messenger with all the details.
Lovely. There we go, Carol. So we'll message yourself with all the details in there. But well done, everybody. Now, that was a Midweek Mayhem show. Please check out your baskets, because we don't know how long we can keep the prices at this, okay? Again, check out as soon as you possibly can to secure that the guys through in the warehouse, the packing ninjas, will get this out for you, because it's just before 1 o'clock. You might even get it tomorrow. So thank you for joining us here at our live shopping. Stay with us, however, because we've got another hour with our lovely Mel through in the purple studio. So you all take care and enjoy the sunshine.